Hello, this is Marq James again. I'm just going to be responding to a few questions that I've gotten on my YouTube channel and my Facebook channel about massage therapy. One of them is, why did you become a massage therapist? And that's going to take a little bit of a history for me to elaborate on. But one thing I want to respond to, I have these little yellow wash rags because one of my followers told me when I'm doing my rocks, instead of wiping the rocks of my pants, just use these. So thanks for that little suggestion. So there they are. One is back here because of my last video I was sweating profusely while I was working on on Steven, that trainer. But anyway, why I became a massage therapist? Well, I've been getting professional massage since I was 19 years old, when I was in college in Indiana. I was an avid weightlifter, bodybuilder. As some of you may know, I also sailed with the America's Cup, Team Caribbean, or the St. Thomas as a grinder, went down to New Zealand, etc. But anyway, when I started to grow real big, I got up to about 250, 260. And this bicep here, it was like two veins that really started to pop out and was causing me a lot of problems. So I got my first massage as a result of that, and I went to a guy named Steven. I think he is from Boston, and he was giving them up for free, so I tried him out and I got my first massage from him. And I went to another lady called Gwen. She used to live in St. John. And so when I moved up here, I was working in a very busy call center, and unfortunately, being here, we're more sedated than back in the islands, so I started to put on weight. I was very stressed, and my blood pressure started to increase. And I went to a massage therapist up there in Buckhead. I can't remember her name, but it's where the old, I don't know if it was Planet Fit, Crunch in there. So I went there, got a great massage from this young lady, and I went back. But all the time I was working in this call center, it was very stressful, and it started to aggravate my blood pressure. So I went to her and started to get regular treatment. And my thought was, if she could make me feel so good, why don't I go and become a massage therapist? So I went to Rise in Spirit and got my certification around 15 years ago. This is my 15-year anniversary of being a massage therapist. But it's sort of linked with my grandfather, Winfield James, who's about my height. My dad is about 5'6", is a retired law enforcement officer, federal law enforcement officer in the Virgin Islands, Oscar James Sr. And my grandfather was Winfield James Jr. And what I found out one year while I was back on St. John was when my grandmother, my mother's mother, had passed away. And I was going to see my godfather, Guy Benjamin. And a Winston Smith was going up to Coral Bay from Cruise Bay, and I got a ride with him, and he was asking, so what are you doing in Atlanta? And I said, well, I do massage therapy. And he said, you really? He said, don't you know your grandfather, Winfield James, did the same thing? And I was like, you serious? He said, yeah, he fixed my foot. And it just so happened, I kept that thought, and I gave both my parents a massage this past year. And while I was working on my dad, my father said to me, I never told you this, but your grandfather did massage therapy also. And people who know my family, my dad is about 5'6", 5'7", very short compared to his kids. And so it all came full circle as to why, because I kind of fell into it. But I also love massage therapy. It calms me, it's very relaxing to me, and plus I think it really helped with my blood pressure issue, because it's now normal back to 120 over 80 last time I checked, about a month and a half ago. So massage is not only good for me as a practitioner, but of course it's good for my clients. And over the years I've worked in a very diverse group of people, specifically within the same gender-loving community here in Atlanta. It would be transgender or males or females. And I've gotten a lot of my referrals via that demographic. And it's been very rewarding. I feel fulfilled that I'm helping people feel better, helping people get rid of all these little aches and pains and other muscular dysfunction. that they have, and also when it comes to us living a very stressful life, I feel that I'm really contributing to helping people relieve their stress by professional massage therapy. And so I guess I'm going to dovetail, go back to to my grandfather, is that I think I was meant to be a massage therapist. It's something that I sort of fell into, not by accident, but whatever hand that guides us through life, it's telling me that this is what I should be doing. Because my intent was to follow my father into law enforcement and many of my other relatives, but such is life. Life has a way of telling you what you should be doing and placing you where you should be at a certain time. And so here I am. And to answer that question, I think that's the reason why I do massage therapy. I think it was something that was not that the universe gave to me. And I'm not going to try to fight it, something I enjoy doing, and so I'm going to keep on practicing until I can't practice anymore. And if I can't practice anymore, hopefully I'll start teaching and infusing that enthusiasm and that passion to whoever comes and want to learn. And that's why I'm making all these videos. So you can see the techniques, but hopefully you'll see the love that I generate on what I'm doing. Okay? So that's my answer. It's long and round and about, but that's the reason why I became a massage therapist. I think that's the universe talking to me about where I should be. So this is Marq James, and thank you for dropping by, and God bless you, and may the universe reward you. Thank you.